I would like you to do is get comfortable. I want you to put a blanket over you. I want you to be as comfortable as you possibly can. Because today what we're going to do is take a trip and we're going to look at the northern lights and we're going to look at the night sky. And we're going to be working on your intuition and deepening your intuition. So for now, what I would like you to do is to first imagine that you're on a ski lift. You're far above the trees. You can see a landscape around you. And you're somewhere that you have never been before. And I want you to imagine that there's kind of a little bit of a chug every time the ski lift carriage goes down just a little bit more. There's a little bit of a chug on the wires. And it's comforting. It's not scary at all. It's totally comforting. And it's keeping the ski lift from going down too quickly. So that little chug is just very slow. And you might even want to start counting them. Maybe it starts with 1, and it goes to 2, and it goes to 3. Or maybe it starts at 20, and it goes to 19, and it goes to 18. And it depends on if you want to count backwards or forwards. But when you get to 1 or to 20, you realize that you're pretty far down the ski lift, and you see much less of that landscape. So just breathe into that a little bit and get as comfortable as you possibly can while you're just slowly counting to yourself. And I may begin speaking again before you get done your counting, and that's okay. When I start to speak again, you're going to be exactly where you need to be. And so now you are very close to the ground, and you hop off the ski lift, and you feel very grounded. You were up so high, you come down so quickly, and now you're on the ground, and you feel tired. And you begin walking, and suddenly you realize you're all alone, and there's nothing around you. In fact, when you look around, you can't even see the ski lift. You're all by yourself, but you're not afraid. And you're also not too cold, even though the snow is crunching underneath of your feet. And what happens next is magical. There's this beautiful igloo in front of you. It's not just a regular igloo, though. It's sparkling. It has gems. Think about your favorite gemstones and what might be around this igloo, or even on it. Maybe there's shavings of gold or silver. Maybe there's quartz, amethyst, rubies, emeralds. Just really look at how amazing and beautiful this igloo is. And now know that this is your igloo. It's absolutely stunning and beautiful, and it's yours. So you go inside of the igloo and you lay down. You feel comfortable, you feel at home, because it is your home. And you feel lucky, you feel blessed, you feel all of these amazing things because this is your igloo. It's gorgeous, and you feel so comfortable there. And as you lay down, you look, and there's a skylight. And this skylight is stunning. You can see the northern lights. And at first they're very faint, but they become more magical, more beautiful, more illuminating. And you're so aware of all of the colors. And all of the colors are just so hitting you emotionally. And I want you to think for a moment, what color do you see the most? And if you're having a hard time visualizing, that's okay. Just think about your favorite color, perhaps. And now what I want you to do is think about the stars, because now the northern lights are quieting down just a little bit, and you can see the stars in the sky, and they are so bright and they are so beautiful. These are the same stars that your ancestors have looked upon. These are the same stars that generations in front of you, biological or not, are going to look at. You are so connected by this view. I want you just to continue to look at the stars, and maybe every now and then you're going to see a flash of the northern lights. And I want you just to feel mesmerized by that beauty and get as comfortable as you can. And in your mind's eye, with your eyes closed, you might even start to see little flashes of light, sparkles, visions, and that's beautiful. And now what I want you to do is, as you're connecting to the past and the future, in the present moment, I want you to really think back about the experiences that you have had in your intuition, where you knew something and you didn't know how you knew it, but you just knew it. You might call it a gut feeling, you might call it a gift. You might call it a gut feeling, you might call it a gift. And I want you to understand that there is a sense of understanding your unconscious mind right now. You may not know how you know different things, and you might have different ideas. Maybe you've studied a lot of spirituality and you have in your mind where this is coming from. You might even know where it's coming from, but for right now, know that your unconscious mind actually understands a lot more than your conscious mind. We are much more connected unconsciously than we are consciously. Have you ever looked back and thought to yourself that you saw a situation developing and your unconscious can learn from these experiences when you look back? And there's an instinctive part of you that can now begin to draw upon all of these resources. You've experienced a heightened sense of intuition in the past, and you can begin to integrate this into whatever you want on an instinctive level, more and more. I want you to right now continue to think about those stars and those northern lights and being cocooned in that igloo. I want you to think about what the igloo looks like on the outside and maybe what it might look like or feel like on the inside and the comfort of it. I want you to also kind of crank that intuition up a little bit right now. I want you to imagine that you can feel the full potential of your intuition. I want you to feel your full potential. I want you to instinctively know that there's more untapped potential within you. I want you to connect to those stars in the sky, to the past and the future. I want you to notice the fluid northern lights. Nothing actually stays the same. Things are always in motion. You can always evolve and go deeper into your spirit and your consciousness. You can tap into your unconscious, you can tap into your subconscious, and you can tap into your consciousness. You are all of those. I want you to start noticing right now more about that sky and the northern lights. I want you to tap into connecting. I want you to notice the fine details of the igloo, both both outside and inside. And I want you to do so without having to get up and move outside of the igloo and look at it. I want you to stay inside of the igloo and imagine what the outside looks like. I want you to tap into that creativity, that intuition, and that power. Your intuition can protect you, it can protect others, it can be a gift, it can illuminate. It is what the world needs right now. The world needs more of you right now. I want you to look back and look at your past experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, and I want you to be able to look at each and every one of them and know that you can learn something from them. Not that you should have had them. I'm not a believer that you should have had pain in your life, but that you can still learn from them in spite of them being painful, or in spite of them being so beautiful. Sometimes we don't take notice of the beauty around us because we take it for granted. I wonder what you will notice right now about the igloo. I'm going to give you some space and time to breathe, to tap into your intuition. Get deeper within yourself. Get more details. Feel more comfortable. Create your subconscious. Create your conscious. Tap into your intuition. You have it within you. There's the instinctive part of you that can now begin to draw up on all of these resources that you have and experience a heightened level of intuition. Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to connect with the stars, with the northern lights, with the gems of the earth from deep within the earth, the gold, the silver, the rubies, the emeralds, the quartz, the amethyst. All of that is within the earth, and it is all connected to you. The stars in the sky are connected to you. The northern lights can only be experienced by you because of you. You are beautiful and intuitive.